Hi guys, we're down at Moto Lita today. I hope it's going to be an amazing day. I'm really looking forward to it because today I'm making my own steering wheel. I'm sure you'll see, but we're just going to give a quick little tour of what's inside.
Yeah, they make some amazing things here, guys. Let's
Yeah.
have a look.
Right, okay, so then guys, I just wanted to show you the variety of steering wheels that Moto Lita have to offer. This is just the smallest thing that they have to offer of varieties. And then as you come over, they've got so many different types of steering wheels that you want. We'll just give you a little light show. From that end all the way down, you've got the wooden, the leather, the different types. They've recently made this thick steering wheel, so it's a thick wood instead of the thin, so you can tell the difference there. But with that, there's you've obviously got all the different colours of wood. You've got
Different
the
styles there, mate.
different, so you've got black, the deep dish, and then I've been looking at this is a brown leather with it's bumpy and made to look rusty. Well, not rusty, but it's sprayed to look this way. Coppered, yeah. And every single steering wheel they make, if you want to know, has always got Moto Lita. This is probably the better one to show you. It's always got Moto Lita in there. If you want to figure out if it's a real Moto Lita, that's where you look. And then you've got this as well. That is so that's Moto Lita again. That's on all of them that they make.
Let's go and do a tour around the factory, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so then guys, this is another CNC machine that they get from an aluminium piece of metal, and they just turn it from the aluminium piece of metal. That'll be cut in, and it turns into the steering wheel. You can see the wood's been chipped away a little bit where the metal's been sitting, but yeah, that gets turned into your steering wheel. Right, okay, so then guys, this is the metal working room where they'll bend the metal and reshape it. So you'll go from this steering wheel to this steering wheel just by putting this type of steering wheel into there. That is the heating room, so they'll place it into a mold. Yeah, you'll see me do it, but they'll place it into a mold in there, that mold there, and then once you placed it in, it'll get to a very hot temperature where this inside part starts to push up, and that tells them when it's the right heat. And then this part will be pushed down, and then it'll come out like that. And then once that's been done, it'll be polished over in this room, just across there. Right, okay, so then guys, this is the first part of the polishing, but what they do is they'll just go like that, spin it round to the next spoke, and then on every spoke they'll just start doing that until it's right, until it's nice and polished, and then we'll move over to here, which is where the different pads, so they go from a really hard pad, which is this green one, I don't know where it is, but there's a really hard green pad. Oh, there it is. Really hard green pad here. That is super hard for the first polish, and they'll move on to a softer, and softer and softer until they get super soft and it's dead polished and dead nice.
Yeah, we'll show you what we're doing with your steering wheel, eh?
Yeah, you'll see all this. But yeah.
The only part of the video you can't do because the machines are spinning a bit fast really for you to
Yeah.
go up on the first day, but yeah, we'll do what we can, eh?
Yeah, we will. See you in a bit, guys. Right, okay, so then guys, this is where they make the bosses with the CNC machines. They'll line it up, program it, and then it'll get cracking from this. And then they'll turn it in after the drilling and process, it turns out to be this. And that's your boss, that's what sits for your steering wheel. And that starts from that, just after some cutting with the CNC machine. So yeah, see you in a bit, guys. Okay, so then guys, this is a massive piece of leather cloth which is put down onto here. You place this on top of it and then you push this in and you'll press these two buttons in at the same time. This part comes down which pushes on this into the leather and then you'll pull it out, you'll rip this leather off of there and you'll come out with this nice clean sheet ready for your leather steering wheel.
Which is what you've had, isn't it?
Which is what I've had. See you in a sec, guys. Okay, so then guys, this is the final stitching area where that piece of leather that you've just seen will go onto the steering wheel and be stitched. This is where I will be stitching my steering wheel that you guys will see, but we just wanted to show you this is the room for the stitching. This steering wheel has obviously just recently been stitched because it's still not done yet, but that's a blue stitch. I think that's the same stitch that I'm having in mind, but I'm going to have red as well, so yeah. Bye guys. Hi guys, we're down back home now from Moto Lita. What an amazing day down there. It was absolutely incredible. I've never made my own steering wheel and it was absolutely outstanding. So obviously before I move on to the side actually, they have made that. I couldn't make that because they made that before we got down there and stuff. So that says Mini Boy, that's my boss. and then obviously I've done all the rest of it, and then if I turn it around and my dad zooms in, you can see the stitching, and there, that one of the Nicky, who was the stitcher for the steering wheel, said that they're gonna write mini boy on the bottom of the stitching column, and then whoever shoot like asks for red and blue, they'll say, oh, that's mini boy's colour. So that's really cool. And then once we got home, we decided that we might as well have it on show. So me and my dad have made this stand with the, I don't know if it'll show, but there's a dark blue and then red and then dark blue and the rest is black for the stand. And that this steering wheel just comes off of this stand here. But it's been an absolutely incredible day. It's getting late now, so this is the end of today's video, but we just wanted to make sure we knew that it's been how good it's been. So massive thank you to Moto Lita. See you later, guys.